Hi, my name's Leslie. I'm the library director here at Cranberry Public Library. I am sitting with one of our children's clerks, Peg Watson, and this is one of our test videos for National Library Week, Create Your Own Story. I'm going to be answering, or asking, I'm not going to answer any questions for a change. I'm going to ask questions of Peg. So Peg, first I'll ask you to introduce yourself.
I'm Peg Watson. I enjoy my work in the children's department of the library. It's a lot of fun. Every day is different.
Okay. I'm going to ask you the library staff related questions. These are different questions than the patrons are going to get.
Gee. Okay.
All right. What is your earliest memory of using a library?
I guess as a child going to the Carnegie Library in Oakland, and it was a big, exciting adventure, and didn't happen all that often because we didn't live that close to it, but it was very exciting, all the books and the hallowed halls.
Okay. How is it that you ended up working at Cranberry Library?
Well, it's only 2 miles from my home, and I had worked at a library in a children's department in Chicago, and, well, I love books and I just can't get away from them, so I just had to come and work here.
It was a logical place for you to work.
Yes, yes.
If you didn't work at the library then, what do you think you would be doing?
If my life started in a whole different turn?
Sure, any way you want to answer
I'd
it.
probably be a television newscast, well, I guess that's the same, but reporter. And I would go out and investigate whatever the story would be, ask all the questions, and come back in with the breaking news.
So you're asking the questions, sort of the opposite of what you're doing now.
Right, right, right.
Going back to childhood, did you have a favorite story or book when you were growing up?
Heidi was a favorite. I always enjoyed Heidi. I read that many times.
What did you like about it?
The excitement of the story. The girl started out in such a sad situation, and despite all the problems, it turned out to have a wonderful, happy ending. So.
Very good. Before working in a library, did you use libraries?
To be honest, lately I think I was a patron of Barnes & Noble more than the library. I was spending a lot, otherwise known as too much money, at Barnes & Noble, and part of the problem was I was working there in the children's department, and so everyone got book gifts, and I got book gifts also.
For yourself.
For myself. It was awesome. But now I realize I could have saved a lot of money and maybe bought another house if I had been working at Barnes & Noble.
That's a lot of money spent at Barnes & Noble.
Yes, yes, yes.
What do you like to read?
Oh, this is time for true confessions.
Uh-oh.
For years and years I loved mystery. Mystery, solving the crime, and I now have to confess, because one of these books came through, I noticed it, and it was romance. And now...
Oh, the dreaded R word.
And I was opposed to romance novels. I thought they were just gutter material. And now here I am feverishly reading 3 of them. So I'm shamefully admitting my true self. Ginny knows about it, but no one else.
Now everyone will know.
Oh.
Let me ask you this. Do you have a favorite romance author?
Linda Lau Miller. I don't know if I'm saying her name.
This is good to know, because I do not read romance at all. And now I know who my go-to person is. Very good. Do you have a favorite book? It can be romance. We won't tell anybody.
Oh, gee, that is a tough... That's really... What color is my parachute?
You like that
Saved me several times. I've read it several times when I've been in crisis and helped me move
So
towards.
nonfiction, that's not a typical answer that I don't think I'm going to hear that too much.
No, probably not. No. But I'm a little quirky, so I've got some odd days.
So now we're back to asking questions about Cranberry Library.
Oh,
And I'm
okay.
asking all of the staff, do you have a favorite story or memory about Cranberry Library? Since you've worked here or before you've worked here, a story about this library in particular.
I'm not sure I can come up with one story. I do like the children's department now so much better than the older children's department, and I do think it's wonderful. I think when I first came here years and years, and I'm talking 13 or 15 years ago, the book selection wasn't that great. But now the library's bigger, and there are things I'm interested in, and but my favorite story, as far as good memories, I have so many because I have all those cute kids coming back in the
You have.
back, and
Yes.
they're just precious. They're just so precious. So I couldn't even pick one because each day they're new and funny things.
Very good. Those are all my questions for you.
Oh, good.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
And we're